I spent a month at home this summer, taking a little break from living in Mexico, spending time with my family, and just resetting. Since graduating from college last year, going home for long periods of time have typically been hard for me. I made the decision not to go straight into working or continuing with school, and I don't regret that. But that decision has come with so much uncertainty, fear, and doubt that seems to creep in most when I'm back home. Coming home, even if it's just for a little while, can make it feel like I'm moving backwards and incapable of moving towards the life I envision for myself. It all just begins to feel so far out of reach. Yet the familiarity of being home, especially after living abroad, is so comforting, and that comfort makes it hard for me to want to leave. It's honestly just a lot of feelings that exist at once. Hi guys. It's been a minute since I've talked to the camera. I've been taking a little break from vlogging because I want to catch up on I just want to catch up and post more in real time. So I've just wanted to catch up on editing, and I'm almost there though. So I really wanted to do a little vlog being back home, because coming back home is always just very it has its good moments and it has its bad moments. But one thing, now when I come home, I just feel like a bum, low-key, just because I don't really have much to do. I don't have much to do. It's just different coming home now. When I was in college, I used to love coming home, but now it's I don't know, I feel a little bummy coming home. And I think I literally kind of revert into lazy habits. I'll lay around a lot of the day, wake up late, eat all the I'm constantly going to the kitchen and grabbing something. It's just, I don't know, I kind of revert to bad habits when I'm back home. And also I can sometimes get that feeling of feeling like I haven't progressed. But anyways, I've been trying to find things to do that are just helping me get out of that. It's kind of like a little challenge when I come back home of how I can fill my time to where I'm still feeling inspired, creative, reflective, stuff like that. And so last time I was home after I got back from Italy, one of the things I did was come to the park, and I started reading, going to the library. I hadn't been to the library since I was a kid, I feel like. And so last time I was here, I went to the library, and so I'm picking that back up. I went to the library today, and I got a couple books. One of the books that I am starting right now, it's called Big Magic: Creative Living Beyond Fear. And so it's pretty good, and I'm sitting here and it's kind of raining on and off, but I'm just sitting at the park in my car, and yeah, I just want to start finding more activities to do that lift me up, inspire me a little bit. And so reading this book today in the rain has inspired me a little bit. I read this one part in here that was really good, because again, when I'm here, I kind of have to go back and forth between telling myself, okay, Jordan, you've progressed, even though you can't really show it in saying that I got a job or saying I'm starting to make money. You've still progressed, and I just have to remind myself, or tell myself that I'm proud of myself for the path that I decided to take, and the actions that I'm taking now, even though I can't see much from it yet. I'm proud of myself for being courageous enough to do so. And so yeah, one of the things I need to start working on is saying and so much, so I apologize. One of the this is a little paragraph of the book that I'm reading. Without bravery, he instructed, they would never be able to realize the vaulting scope of their own capabilities. Without bravery, they would never know the world as richly as it longs to be known. Without bravery, their lives would remain small, far smaller than they probably wanted their lives to be. The treasures hidden inside you are hoping you will say yes. So this is probably going to be one of my reads while I'm home, just to like remind me of why I chose the path that I chose, and remind me that I'm not a bum for not having a job and not being more productive. Because productivity, I think, is going to look different in different seasons. It's not always going to look like working or just doing something to gain money. Sometimes you can be productive in just self-development and self-growth, and I feel like that's the season I'm in. And so yeah, I'm wanting to do a vlog that kind of like reflects what I feel when I come home, and kind of put in these little inserts of just the little things that I'm doing. So yeah, today was a good day. I got up, did my hair, ate some breakfast, went to the library, walked around, looked at some books, came to the park, and I recorded audio for one of my videos, my baptism vlog, and then I started reading this book, and now I'm recording. So it was a productive day. Like I said, the challenge of being home is just figuring out how to fill my time in ways that are productive, and just changing my idea of what is productive. So if I'm not doing something that's making money, am I doing something that's helping me with my channel, that's helping me with self-growth, that's helping me grow my faith, that's helping me to just learn more things, like changing my idea of what it means to be productive. It's laying in bed all day watching TV, not productive. I've gotten through I'm on my the third season of Manifest in like less than a week. We don't do that anymore. I used to be able to go through shows, but now when I go through shows, I'm like, that's not good. What did I just do? So yeah, that's all. I just kind of wanted to pop in and say that. Yeah, more productive day today. One part of coming home that I kind of dread is all the questions I get from friends and family about my plans. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate the interest that people have about my life, but in the season of trying to figure out this path that God has me on, it's hard for me to explain something that I still don't fully understand. So those questions I've been getting for over a year now. So what are you doing now? What's next? Where are you going next? It makes me want to avoid interactions sometimes, because they provoke feelings of doubt and make me feel like maybe I'm not doing enough, which is my problem, not theirs. But I'm hit with those questions more than ever when I come home, and in combination with the feelings I already have, it can be a lot. Something is in my tire, so I have to get a new tire. Hi guys, just got my tire fixed. I don't know what happened. I guess I ran over a nail or something today, and my tire pressure light came on, and I was like, dang, it's about to be one of those days, because earlier today I had to go to the dentist, and I was just getting a regular cleaning, and then they said I had to get a filling, and my insurance didn't cover all of it, so I had to pay a little bit out of pocket. And then literally like probably 2 hours after that, when I was riding around, my tire pressure light came on. I was like, dang, am I about to have to come out of pocket again for something else? That's just what happens. When I come back home, I come back to like adulting life a little bit, kind of. And it's annoying when like I have to pay for things unexpectedly. But luckily, I didn't have to pay. I thought I was going to have to pay, but I had my tires with Discount Tire, and I had a warranty, and so they fixed it for free. So I didn't have to come out of pocket. But I just had to wait there for about 2 hours, but that's okay. As long as it was free, I'm not going to complain. But yeah, I definitely had an adulting day. Haven't had one of those in a minute. I really don't have an adulting day unless I come back home. So I guess I was a little due for one. But yeah, I feel very accomplished and adultish. So that's cool. But yeah, just wanted to give y'all that update in my at-home vlog. But about to go inside and cook. Another adulting task. But yeah, catch y'all later. I think the most difficult thing for me is that I have a hard time being able to articulate the ways in which I've grown, because it can't be boiled down to a new job title or a way I've started to make money. I've been living abroad off and on for a year now, and there's so much I've learned and gained from doing that, but sometimes I have a hard time seeing that as progress. It's like as soon as I come home, I forget about how much I've grown since I've been gone. It's like my brain tricks me into thinking that because I'm back in this city, back in my childhood room, back living with my family, that I'm back to the Jordy I was before. And that's just not true.
I'm recording. On the way to Elevation Church for our first time visit. No Stephen Furtick today, but we'll be okay. Jordy's driving.
What?
I can't wait till you see my videography skills. Oh no, it's not bad.
You get me in the city.
I'm trying to do what I can do. I'm playing with it. Yeah, it's a red button up here. You just follow the... Oh, there goes the city. Yeah. In between the cars. Elevation. Woo. Okay, get it.
Any words?
Let's go get some worship in.
How was Elevation?
Elevation was good. We've got to get a hotel room and come to the 9:30 service.
Yeah, we gotta come to 9:30 because 9:30 is in person.
Yeah.
And we gotta come when Stephen Furtick is not on sabbatical. Even though it was still good today, the guy was good. Mm-hmm. He talked about the importance of taking care of the little mm-hmm. in order to get much. Because sometimes we want to jump mm-hmm. to the end where we have. Oh no, it's getting dark. Hold on. Yeah, wait. Dang.
No,
okay, let's go this way.
Okay.
Because sometimes people want to jump to the end because mm-hmm. they have these big visions and everything, and they don't pay attention or want to store it to what they have in the little.
And God blesses. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
God blesses in seed form mm-hmm. versus in big grand miracles most time.
Right.
Yeah, I got that too.
Yeah. And you got to let God be God. He's not going to always just grant you everything you pray for, because then you're not going to build faith that way. Just thinking you're just going to automatically get things the way that you prayed for them and the way that you want to get them. Mm-hmm. So, got to steward the little. Got to appreciate the small beginnings. Keep pushing forward.
Water those seeds.
That was the word.
Yep.
Amen.
Amen.
So no, I don't have a concrete plan that I can lay out. But I have to remind myself that God has the plan. He knows the plan, and my only job is to be obedient and work in the areas He's instructed me to. So I'm just moving at the pace He wants me to. And honestly, that answer is more than enough, and all I need to say and think to myself when those questions come up. I just overcomplicate it by trying to give answers that I think people expect versus genuinely explaining that I'm really just trying to move with God. But I'm human. I'm guilty of letting the negative thoughts take over and forgetting to just find peace in being led by God. So a lot of my time home was spent just constantly trying to remind myself that I'm on the right track and going at the right pace. Our thoughts are powerful, and I need to learn to focus on how far I've come instead of worrying so much about where I'm going. I'm being brave enough to follow and build a more creative life. I've grown spiritually and found a church family. I was able to save up money to pursue the life I desire. I started a YouTube channel despite the fear I had about doing so. I'm always going to have areas I want to improve in. I feel like that's just a part of living. But during the time home, I really just wanted to be present. I'm so grateful for this time that I have to spend with my family, time that I might not have had if I had chose a different route. And eventually, my negative feelings about being home turned into me not wanting to leave.